and welcome back, everyone. Please take the message as it resonates and leave what doesn't. Let's see what other energies surrounding us. Somebody is into you, or you may be in somebody. Oh, somebody is into you. They're even asking people about you. This may be a soulmate connection. The tables have turned. Oh my God. Research and enrich your knowledge. You are being advised to enhance your knowledge. Research. You may have wanted to talk about your feelings. Somebody may have neglected you to or didn't want to hear your part of the story. But then your confidence is so sexy and attractive. Third party is involved. Ooh, and I'm tired of this energy. I don't know about you, collective, but no, honestly, I'm tired of this energy from the past keeping on coming in. Yeah, move on. Yeah, somebody needs to move on. On my own, by Whitney Houston. You've been doing almost everything by yourself. Even now, I feel you're still carrying most of the load on your own. Can we talk? Somebody wanna talk? We wanna talk to you. Careful, this person will come, may come gaslight you. Give me a chance, I can treat you better. They want to bring a rebirth to death. They want to bring in transformation to the situation. Yeah, right. Let's see some more messages. You did a lot of things on your own. You wanted to talk about your feelings, and nobody wanted to listen. It was like you were in a relationship with yourself. It was one-sided. It's like I feel you were in an unrequited love, and you decided to be a bitch. You decided to be a bitch because you started thinking about it. You started using your head space over your emotions. Started to calculate and see and being honest with yourself. You started being honest with yourself. And you woke up from the illusion. You woke up from the illusion. You being honest with yourself helped. I feel it helped you move on. You having to wake up from the illusion will have helped you to move on. You gathered your strength and you made a choice not to be feeling trapped anymore. You gathered your strength and had courage to make the big decisions, whatever big decision you had to make. But then you gathered your strength and that's the truth. You've gathered your strength to make that big decision because you got clarity. And now you're focused on your creativity. I feel you got your clarity in terms of what was going on around. It was like with this one-sided relationship, you were being slacked on. I feel you were no longer as creative as you were. You may have been dealing with an energy vampire, somebody who may have took a lot from you. It may have been sex-wise, it may have been your time, it may have been your money, but then they took something away out of you, and that's where you had to be honest with yourself. Now you created these boundaries. You are defending yourself and continue being creative. I see you've manifested or established something. You went back to your routine. I see you wanting to grow something. I feel maybe with this person being around, you weren't doing you weren't putting much in work in your manifestations. You were now slacking. You were now not being as productive as you may have wanted. But then that cycle is closed. Now you can move on. That cycle is closed because that person was actually siphoning your energy. They were taking a lot out of you. They were bringing this illusion into your life. I feel you were dealing with somebody who tells people they love them for the sake of saying that they love them, or maybe because they want something out of it. But in actual fact, this person was love bombing or will be love bombing. 3 aces. You have new beginnings ever since this person go left. They are watching you from far. They are watching you from far. They ask people about you. Huh? Can we talk? Watching you from far and being deep in their emotions. They hate the fact that they doubted themselves when it comes to this connection. They hate this fact that you are hidden in plain sight. You know, they are hiding truths that they really loved you. They acted out of their ego. They hate the fact that they acted out of their ego. Now they are reminiscing about the past. Now they are reminiscing. Let's hear some more. Seeing you are no longer the same person as you were when they first met you. You are like, you've changed and they are no longer having control. The Emperor in reverse, they are no longer in control. They are no longer in control. They are no longer they no longer have any type of authority on you. They wanna apologize. They wanna come in with an apology and get out of their comfort zone because they had self-limiting beliefs. They want to get out of their comfort zone because I feel they realize their self-limiting beliefs. They are having this. They are obsessed with whatever. I feel this may be somebody who's more into substances. They may be drinking too much. Or they may have insecurities. They don't believe in themselves. So that's not your problem. Mm. They see you manifesting and they are manifesting to come back to you. They are about to bring in communication news in very fast. Yes, this is fast communication. Wanting to talk about the commitment. The structure, the commitment. They want to talk about such. They see you as their 10 of Pentacles. They see a 10 of Pentacles with you. They see growth with you. They see a comfortable lifestyle with you, where there's peace, where there's harmony, where there's love and all that. Let me take another deck. This person, they bleed themselves, man. They are now always thinking about you. They want to call. I feel like whoever this is, they want growth. Currently, they are trying to heal their inner child because they find you very much seductive and attractive, and they hate the fact that the third party brought in this brought this uh, the third party actually destroyed your connection, because they wanted to please the third party. They wanted to imagine, they want to please somebody whom they don't love, to disappoint someone whom they love, only because someone whom they love they come far with. Maybe there's children involved, maybe there's assets involved. There's been something they've been working on for quite some time, but then the situation altogether, it's toxic, and it's not again growing for them. It's actually more draining, but then because of they are used to them, they decide and just sit there. They stay there. They decide to not move forward, because I feel it's something they've known almost their whole life. It's hard for them to stop the pattern. It's hard for them to stop the pattern. Hence, are giving you this silent treatment. Mm. The only way to move forward with them is to pretend and gaslight. This person is so delulu. He's so delusional. They want they want the cake and eat all of it. They want all the cake and for themselves. They want you and they want the other third party. Meaning they don't know what's going on. They feel like they fell in love with you because of the affection that you showed them. That's the reason why they feel like they fell in love. You treated this person like a king. You've put them on the pedestal. You made them, only to find out they were a narcissist. They were so charmed by the way you are handling them. Whoever this is, they used that opportunity. They used your love. In fact, you boosted their ego. You were like an ego boost to this person. Now they are mirroring themselves. And then they reflect and realize, oh, I actually hate the collective. Collective was nice to me. Collective was awesome to me, but I didn't reciprocate. No, this person didn't reciprocate shit. Instead, they wanted to come with their games, love bombing, mind fucking you, stuff like that. Ugh, this person is something else. You uplifted them. I feel whenever after their connection or their after they were with you, after the whole, what is this word, meeting, I know, after you've engaged with them, they felt so uplifted. The friendship, the way you were handling it actually encouraged them to look better at life, to move forward with more confidence, to believe more in themselves, which is something that was rare for them. Yep, they felt like they were transcending, they were learning a lot of things from you. There was an expansion with you, you know. Hence, they felt like you getting together was perfect. I feel you gave this person a spiritual awakening. That what happened. They didn't believe they can find love, but then you made them believe that it's possible. Clearly, I feel you've done your work with this person, the intercollective. Now it's time for you to move on. You've healed. No need for you to stay in a third party, because you're still going to get hurt. So rather love yourself, know your worth, and leave this behind and move on like you're being told. Allow your friends to help you and move on. If you have friends, allow your friends to help you. Yeah, healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Forgiving and learning. I feel on this situation, there's a need for you to forgive and learn. As you release and heal the past, You experience more love in the present moment. Ask your friends and accept help from others. Codependency, somebody who was so codependent on you and your energy. I feel you were giving more into the situation than what you actually received. You were like, you were holding this relationship all by yourself, pretty much. Because it seems like this person only brought in their passion. They only brought in their desire for you, but they didn't actually water you in any type of way. But instead, you show them what love, what affection is. Time for you to retreat and disconnect from the world and disconnect from this whole situation altogether. Move on and disconnect, retreat. Yeah, pay attention to the red flags. Pay attention to the red flags. Your soulmate is coming. Yes, this may have been a soulmate connection, but then it was unrequited love. Meaning God saw that, God saw everything. Your new soulmate is on the way. It's on the way. It's on the horizon. I mean, this person, it was a soulmate connection at first, but because they are not used to being treated with love and respect, I feel they ruined the connection by thinking they are all that, thinking that they are now the one who, I don't know what were they thinking, but they were thinking they are above the relationship now because of that, and how they handled you, the way they started treating you like having to chase them. That's when they ruined the relationship, when they started no longer regarding your feelings, no longer being there for you, no longer actually wanting you to always question the whole thing, question yourself, question your relationship. But that's where they ruin the whole connection. It was a soulmate connection, believe me, but then take what you learned and leave. Take what you've learned from the situation and leave. And I feel it was the way the universe was showing you what you needed to learn. So with that, you just know with the next person that's coming, not to let it all go, let it all out so soon. I feel there's gonna be a need for you to hold it all in tight just a bit until you are sure of what's going on. But whoever is coming, I feel they have romantic feelings for you, and you should give them a chance, because I feel your love is worth waiting for. There's passion also coming in. They are attracted in you. So you're going to have to let go of control issues. Yes, stop being over controlling. Sometimes allow the divine intervention to intervene. Allow God to do what He needs to do. Allow to be in the moment. Allow yourself to be in the moment and live fully. No need to be thinking, oh, now this is my soulmate, this is my marriage, and all that. Now you're being anxious, you're living in the future. No, there's no need for you to be in the future. Just enjoy the moment and be happy in it. And also, stop to always, like it said, where is it? Forgive and learn, heal and release the past, because with you thinking about the past, it may interpret again and happen. So you don't need to always reminisce and compare the now and the past. No, there's no need to compare anything. Everything is divinely orchestrated. Everything, or not everyone is the same. People are different, yeah. Let's see some more messages for the collective. Okay, the Ace of Cups with the Hangman. I see you letting go, which is good. You letting go, you no longer in and out. You now loving yourself fully. Continue loving yourself. Now is the time to love yourself, love your creativity, love who you are. I know you are weird and not like the rest, but then you are a content pleased person. You are somebody who's very much happy, you know. Continue, continue, and deliberate yourself from this situation, you know. Move on, and yeah, be listen to your inner peace. Yes, your inner child. Ten of Pentacles with the Nine of Cups. Yeah, I see you working very hard on your money. You trying to build something from scratch, and actually it's coming into formation. Whatever that is that you are building from scratch, I see it fulfilling you and it coming to formation. Eight of Swords. Stop self-sabotaging yourself. Stop feeling bounded to whatever or to this